and welcome back to another episode of the FawrOut Perspective Podcast. I'm Kurt Architect.
It's your boy Y 2 times your girl's favorite X.
That's right, we back with another episode, and again, we do have another special guest with us this week. Before we jump into who we have on with us today, as always, Y 2 times, how's your week, bro?
It's great, man. Blessed. You know, as long as the money coming in, I can't complain.
Blessed, black, highly favored.
That's it, man.
I feel it.
Heavy on the black.
Heavy on the black. Same vibes, man. Same vibes, same energy. Just striving to keep going, man. Just making these right moves and pivots and trying to push this thing on out, man. But as I said earlier, we do have a special guest with us today. Actually went to Harding University High School with us.
Alumni.
Harding Ram.
Alumnus. What's the right word?
Alumnus.
What's alumnum?
Alumni is multiple. So alumni. Yeah, Harding alumni.
How can I be an alumnum?
One person.
Okay.
I'm an alum of Harding.
So this is an alumni, allies.
We're alumni of Harding.
Alumlies?
Alumni. We're
Gotcha.
alumni.
We all went to Harding.
Yeah, pretty much.
God damn it. We have an emerging artist out of Charlotte. Actually, remember him doing freestyles at school. He's got some projects out there. He's had some music out there on some YouTube. We could get into that. He's been a part of some showcases that happened this year. One of our earlier guests, my line brother Tone, I believe he's a part of Post. I think Tone helped put that together. So one of the artists that was a part of that is here with us today.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He goes by Trooskii.
Yeah.
Double. What's going
good,
on,
man? What's good, man? Good to have you, brother.
What's going on,
Thanks for
man?
joining us today, man.
Like I said behind the scenes, I'm proud of both of y'all, man, for keep doing what y'all doing. I seen when y'all first started this joint, back when the whole battle rap culture was going crazy.
Yeah.
So shout out to y'all, man. Keep this shit going for sure.
Appreciate it, bro. Shout out to that. Yep, that's the early days of FawrOut for sure, man. Just trying to keep striving and going. But you doing your thing too, bro. We know you're Ant, but your rap name is Trooskii. So we want to know how did Trooskii come about? Like, go into origin story.
Okay, I can give y'all the long short.
Okay.
And it's gonna be crazy. Y'all remember Miss Kirkpatrick?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Can't forget her.
Shout out Miss KP. Shout out Miss KP. So her husband.
Okay.
Her husband, Mr. Kirkpatrick, was my manager.
Oh shit.
Back when it started out when I was in middle school. He was actually my track coach, track and football coach. So fast forward to high school. Remember when Miss Kirkpatrick had the competition to do like the educational rap shit?
I remember everything she did.
Exactly. No offense.
Respectfully.
So
Husband.
I ended up winning that competition. She didn't know that me and her husband had already knew each other. So she went back, I guess, told him that I won the competition, said I was talented. He called me maybe like a week later and was like, I want to manage you. Wow. So from that day for a long time, he was my manager, working all my music.
Shit, I did not know that. That's like a.
But anyway, he came up with the name Trooskii, actually. So I got that from him.
What went behind? Like, what made him come up with that name?
So when I was in high school, remember my name was True, True.
I do remember that.
And then when we started really getting into the business of the music, after I had graduated, we had really started getting into the business side of the music, and we had realized that we really can't brand that. The TRUE, that's not super brandable, and it just doesn't stand out. But I always want, because all of my music is life music, it's all true, you know what I'm saying, to me. So I always wanted to keep the name True. So he was like, why don't you put some flavor on it? It was like, maybe we can drop the UE, just keep the U. And I was like, nah, too many people do that too. Yeah. So he was like, man, just add 2 O's to it. So for a long time, I was just True, TROO.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then after I dropped like 2 projects on, I had dropped 2 projects on Apple Music, well, all the platforms, and then I had started dealing with issues with DistroKid, which is my distributor. There's another artist. It's an actual band, and their band name is True, TROO, but they had True Funk, something like that. So every time I would put my name in, their stuff would come up on like Apple Music, Spotify, stuff like that. So I was just like, I gotta change it again. So I always just was like, I got a homeboy that I grew up under in the hood. His name is Easy Green. So he always, like, since a jit, he always put ski on the back of stuff. Everything. He like, yo, ski. He'd be like, and every time he see me, he'd be like, Trooskii, Mananooski. Something like, yes, sir. Like, all that. So one day I was just like, man, just throw a ski on it, and I'm going to go with Trooskii. Right. And ever since that day, so I'm going with Trooskii.
Yeah, man. I know we already talked about, how our week was. How's your week been, man? What's going on? How was your?
Oh, no, my week was a blessed week. Still standing vertical, no complaints, man.
Hey, yeah.
Got a job,
That's
kids
fine.
eating good, shelter
Yeah.
over their head. I can't complain, man.
Right. So I saw you in in kind of like a freestyle thing. I don't know if it's called what was it, Post Experience or
The freestyle joint, I think you're talking about New Standard.
New Standard. Yeah, and they
Shout out DJ Concrete.
they saved you for last, and I understand why.
Hey, shout out to Long Live Wolf though. He was on this pod. before.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was too. That's our boy. He sent me the link, and I vote with Wolf too. Girls just want to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My boy.
That's my boy too. But
Shout out to Cleveland.
yeah. When you got in there, I was like, oh yeah, I saw you in the background. I was like, yeah, he gonna do what he gonna do.
I appreciate that,
He
man.
gonna
Hey,
do
shout
it.
out to DJ Concrete. He do got the platform New Standard going crazy right now.
Mhm.
Second wave is about to go crazy too. I got brother Ease the rapper. He's on the actual the second wave of that motherfucker. So
Okay.
I just
Look
about to
forward
ask,
for
is
that.
him over there?
Oh yeah, that's him. Oh, we got some projects together
Alright,
too.
cool.
Good.
I-
Got my
yeah.
boy in his research
Yeah,
bag.
you know.
That's my boy. But yeah, DJ Concrete, Long Live Wolf. You got my boy Smooth. You got my girl Reese. Oh man.
Yeah, Reese was nice. I liked her
Reese
freestyle.
went
Yeah, she was going crazy.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
went crazy. But yeah, that first wave was crazy. We had maybe 33,000
Yep.
views on
Yeah.
on the gram.
Something about a woman rapping, man. She's spitting that thing.
Yeah.
You see her out
Do
about
a
a
little
lot too.
something. You say Reese?
Yeah.
Reese
Okay.
Rap. You seen her
Yeah.
before?
Reese Raps is crazy. She was a part of the post event too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I know now.
You
Yeah.
seen her before? I seen her a couple times.
Where?
Before.
Dope.
She followed the page. I think we follow each other from the page.
Y'all
from the
Okay.
not familiar with the dope events?
I went to one last year. We had Malvin
That's
out
hers.
on. Yeah.
Oh,
He
I
was out
gotta
there.
start supporting Reese, man.
Yeah, that's her
she,
shit.
She doing
Yeah.
she doing what she
I just
gotta
remember.
do.
I think she's from Pittsburgh originally. so,
Absolutely.
yeah. I don't know her like that, but I know of her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she from
Okay.
Pittsburgh.
You seen her around before. But speaking of the post experience,
Mhm.
how was that for you? Was that like your
Amazing.
first kind of festival thing? Was that like your first? Event?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. First festival. First what I would call big performance. And a lot of people probably wouldn't call that a big performance, but I ain't done what a lot of people have been able to do. But for me, that was a big performance.
bro.
Big stage. Beautifully put together, like y'all mentioned, Tony. I think he was the stage manager actually backstage. He was the one with the clipboard. I've never seen no
Oh, yeah?
organization shit like this.
Oh, you got a
ever in my
clipboard. It's
life.
serious.
Shout out
Like
to
that
Tom.
shit was super smooth.
Gotta get that clip.
You had to get my man's had to get permission to come backstage to come record
yeah?
me on stage. The shit was
real deal shit.
that event. Shout out to everybody who put together that post event.
Right.
Damn. So that sounds like that was an experience for you.
Hell yeah.
I want to ask the cliche question about music. Like, how would you describe your sound? Like, Far Out. I don't think I explained it to you, but that's the slogans for the talented, unique, and misunderstood, right? So honestly, it relates a lot to me heavily. Like going to Hardin and shit. That was like my first time being around a bunch of black kids, like at the high school and shit. I always felt awkward and out of place. Long story short, I went to Catholic school and shit like that. So
The whites.
yeah, I was around a lot of white people. I had hood friends, but I can't front like I came up from that. I know people like that, but I didn't. That wasn't me. But I always feel like I was dope. Always different, and I always identify with people that I believe like are far out. So like you might look like the stereotypical black person, but you might be in the anime, you might can sing, draw, rap, you might have a really dope, unique mind. So we identify you as far out, talented, unique, misunderstood, falling under one of those categories.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. So I just wanted to ask if you could describe your music or your sound, because everyone kind of has like a standard, rollout of how they describe their music. But you've been doing it since high school, so it's a long ass time. So or hearing your origin story today prior to high school. So how would you describe your sound and your music and like mindset like going into it?
My sound, I would probably describe as forever changing because I always got a different. I'm always studying music.
Yeah.
So I'm always elevating my sound and my craft. Like at one point back when I met y'all, I was strictly rapping. I was against all auto-tune, all singing, all of that. Strictly rap, bars. And I was coming off the top.
Yeah, I remember the freestyles.
After that, I got into writing music and poetry. Remember, I was I was going to say captain of the poetry squad.
Yeah, you was doing poetry for a minute, brother.
I was the president of the poetry team, me and Ryan. Shout out to him. He just got engaged.
Hey.
And then after that, when I started jumping out here and running into certain individuals, shout out my boy Bravo in the other room, I started messing around. I'm trying to stop cursing too. I
Why?
start, good point.
Let my
I
man
started
be.
fucking around with,
Yeah.
Terrible.
I started fucking around with the melodic tunes and shit. So I started I feel like I always had the rap in the bag.
Mm.
So then when I start adding a melodic twist to it, I feel like I evolved like Dragon Ball Z. Like I went to another
now
Super
you're
Saiyan level.
speaking my language.
So now that I'm at Super Saiyan 2, I want to
Okay.
figure out how to get to Super Saiyan 3.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
come
so I
on.
just start studying the game, and then I just start adding more powers onto it until I got to where I am now. And now I would describe my music as shit. Trooskii music. I don't really know how to. I would just have to. Y'all, the world would just have to listen to it to really get a feel for it. But when I get the reception I get back, they say it's a mix between some Tory,
Mm-hmm.
some Kendrick, and some Drake.
Okay.
Damn.
And that's kind of like.
I'm just saying you can't lose with that formula.
That's a compliment to me because
I
them
definitely hear the
probably
Tory. I hear the Tory in it
For sure.
Because when Tory on, he on.
Yeah, free Tory.
Yeah.
Damn.
I ain't say that. He said that.
I mean, that could go a whole nother direction. God damn.
It's
Sorry,
not my
guys.
business.
Sorry, guys.
Nah, I mean, that could
It's
go
my
a whole nother
stance.
way.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of wild stances, so it's good. It's
Yeah,
good for
wild does
everybody.
have a
Yo, I was actually looking at one of your stances
Yeah, bro.
earlier before we came, and I kind of agree with it.
Come
actually.
on.
Which one was it?
It was the one about the tips, man.
Hey,
It
let's
was the
go.
one about the tips, bro.
We got one. Cause why? Man, you an Applebee hoe?
Oh my
Like,
God.
Well,
It's $20.
Okay, I take that back. I do not agree with the stance. 'cause
Well.
it's just the whole part that he just threw in there.
Well,
Just made it a
sorry.
little bit.
Didn't mean. Sorry, I got excited a little bit. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
that nigga heard somebody agree with him like hell yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I'll take it back. I'll take it back. See, but I be doing my thing. So like, when did you So I mean, you've been rapping the whole time, but like, what was like your first time rapping when you was like, oh, I can do this.
Something
Like,
had to be early.
this can this could be something.
Yeah, it was early. I started going to this venue called Ultra Lounge,
Mm-hmm.
and once I started going there, and like the crowd was starting to like remember words.
Yeah.
So the next time I come, they like, oh, play that song. I know the
Yeah.
whole song. And then
Oh,
when
yeah.
they play that song,
Mm.
and the whole crowd, you drop the mic, and the whole crowd, that's when I knew.
True.
Yeah, I was finna start asking Trooskii about this. I see you in here. I was like, is that buddy right here? So I was checking this out last night. So dropping gems. This is like a really good song. Like this perspective, like you was dating or talking to a girl that had kids, and he's like giving you game on like shit that we talk about amongst each other. So this is a dope ass song.
What we talk about?
I gotta send it to you. It's a song I was checking out last night. They got on YouTube.
Okay,
A couple years
I'm
ago.
checking.
It's a 3-part series. I
Yeah.
gotta go back and check back in.
That shit
Okay.
crazy.
It just led me to ask projects that you have coming out, or like what should we be on the lookout for or expect from Trooskii?
Right.
R&B Trooskii.
Okay.
Expect R&B Trooskii coming real soon. It's wintertime. It's cuddle season. It's
You
it's
damn
starting.
right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's time to get close. It's time to get romantic. I'm a
Come on.
Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to get. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit more of that.
So R&B Trooskii coming very soon. I got a project called Truly.
Mm.
So that's TROOLII. So yeah,
Okay, shit. Well, shit.
Truly.
Be on the lookout for that shit, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, like, one of the other questions I wanted to ask you was, since you're a Charlottean, as we all are, what do you think of some of like the staple places that you like to go to? Where you like, when I go here, oh, this some Charlotte shit.
And what side of town you claim first?
South.
South side.
Okay.
South side.
Okay.
Period.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
South side in the building.
And my answer to your question is probably gonna be everything on the South side, especially Carolina Place Mall.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Chicken Coop.
Mm-hmm. Man. one hurt.
It's so much stuff that I can name on the South side, but that's no longer there. That
Yeah.
used to be there, like the Walmart that used to be off Airwood,
Mm-hmm.
the Big Lots that used to be off South
Used to
Boulevard.
be one off Airwood.
Oh,
That's
absolutely,
crazy. I remember that.
They had Big Lots, big Kmart.
Yeah.
What
Kmart,
else was
crazy.
over there?
He's deep into Charlotte history.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Cause
bro.
cause my mom had my t-shirts and underwear on layaway at Kmart.
I don't even remember
Every
those.
year.
I don't even remember
Every year.
Walmart.
I ain't never run out.
My Kmart was clutch, bro.
Man, them-
Especially for us.
What was that?
Kmart
Loan?
was so clutch.
Yeah.
bro.
What was it? Layaway? Man, we was
What?
tearing layaway out.
The layaway at Big Kmart and Big Lots was crazy.
Man,
bro.
what?
Good times.
Stuff be $200. My
I
mom
don't
paying
know if y'all
$50 a
remember-
month.
I don't know if y'all remember the trade. Well, you're a little young. It was a skating ring called Trade Trey Wins.
Yeah,
remember
Trey
that?
Wins.
But not the
Yeah.
one that was on the east side. The first one that was on Old Palmer Road,
Oh,
right
y'all-
beside the
this-
Marita
this-
Bakery.
I remember the East Side one. I didn't know it was another one.
See, this
Nah,
super
Old
Charlotte.
Palmer Road, bro.
I can't tap in.
Right, it was a Marita Bakery right beside it. Both of them
Uh-huh.
gone. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, they got rid of both of them joints.
Damn, that might be gotta be a reoccurring question we ask like Charlotte artists or the Charlotte.
Nah,
people.
because
Especially from their side.
if you from here, if you from here, you know what was.
I don't know. I know like Coffee Creek and like Whitehall. Like I lived on the south side briefly.
But
before I got here.
that's fairly new though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
see,
Like, especially Whitehall.
that's what I was introduced
that was
to.
woods.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Whitehall.
that used to be just trees.
That's what I was introduced to.
Yeah,
8th
yeah.
grade, 07, 06,
You know, that was
07.
the first 24-hour Walmart. The
I
one
didn't
right
know
there on
that.
South Tryon?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
My mom had us in the area the other day.
Oh, I did just post that. Oh, my mama. 3 a.m. Walmart trips used to be therapeutic, bro.
Yeah.
God.
Therapeutic.
Yeah, we used to get them little buggies. We be in there messing everything up.
What? I'm talking about eating and drinking everything, walking
Man,
through the
what?
aisles. Like,
Leave the club, go to Walmart. That's the type of time
that's
we was
club
on.
number 2. That's
yeah,
after party.
that's the next club.
If we ever do like a Charlotte series, we gotta have you back on here.
No, facts.
I did want to ask before you went into that. Who were your influences growing up? Like, who did you fuck with listening to growing up?
Yeah,
like-
music wise.
Influence, it could be
Eminem,
raps. Eminem?
Andre 3000.
Okay.
All old school freestyle rappers like Eminem, Andre 3000, 50 Cent, his whole G Unit camp. Everything up north there was freestyling. That's from Cassidy to Freeway to all the Dipset boys. There was freestyling.
There we
I
go.
just because remember when I first started, I was just like super rap and rap only.
Mhm.
So I was just only listening to freestyles and battle rap.
Yeah.
That's when I first really jumped into this music shit. That's all I listened to.
Yeah, Cassidy was. Yeah, he was running amok when we was children.
But when it
Damn.
came to actually like putting together songs,
Yeah, it's
though,
different.
Eminem was the first person that kind of like put my storytelling ability together. And then when I heard the texture of an Andre 3000, it was just like over with.
Mhm.
Damn,
And then when I combined the two,
Yeah. So like on a kind of more on a serious note, me and Kurt, we lost one of our good friends a while back ago, Shane Richardson, and
Yeah, long live
I always wanted
Shane.
you to maybe to speak on Brandon, because we always I remember running with y'all for a couple of months and stuff like that. So I definitely we had some times. So I just wanted you just to speak on what type the type of good guy Brandon was, and
bro,
all
Brandon
that
was
stuff. He was
Brandon-
so funny.
Brandon's
his
a warm heart.
personality.
God, he was funny.
Yeah, he's like a big teddy bear, bro.
Man.
Bro, I had this running joke. I used to say, "You are the biggest golden retriever I've ever met." Like, because he had the most energy in the
Yeah,
world.
he
For
really
him to
did.
be as big as he was,
Yeah.
the man wrestled.
Mm-hmm.
The man did everything that I did. Man, that was my brother. Like,
Yeah.
blood couldn't make. All right, so I met Brandon playing PAL football.
Mm-hmm.
His dad and my grandmother, I grew up with my grandmother. His dad and my grandmother were like the team mom and dad of the football team.
Yeah.
PAL Bears, and at the time we was Vikings. So I met him then. We ended up going to middle school together.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ended up going to high school together. Me and him became like super duper friends when we ended up riding the same school bus.
Yeah.
So one morning we was on the bus, and you know how in the morning, like, people don't be wanting to hear loudness on it. Everybody trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's 6 in the fucking morning.
Brandon wasn't one of them people that you can just talk to and say shut up to. Like,
Yeah,
he just
no.
he just wasn't one of them people. So
Right.
this girl who I'm finna bring up is actually my best friend to this day.
Mhm.
But she stood up and she was like, me and Brandon was talking. She was like, I wish I would shut the fuck up.
There you go.
Brandon lost it.
Yeah.
And that's my brother, so it's
Yeah.
like I got his back regardless. So
Right.
we just started killing everybody on the bus with jokes. Like, it was
Mhm.
crazy. And that day, me and him just been friends since that day, man. We done been through starvation together. We went to jail for the first time together. Still in Levi's. Me and Brandon had a run. We used to leave school early
Boy.
to go to the malls,
Them
steal
514s
Levi's,
hitting.
come back to school the next day and sell them to everybody, bro.
Damn, that's fire.
Man, shout out my brother. But Brandon is the reason why I had the confidence that I had when I was really at the peak of, I feel like my peak of this music shit, because he had this slogan. It was like, "Don't be a bitch." Period. Like, that's it.
That's
Don't
it.
be a bitch.
That's all you need.
Like, that's it.
That's
And then
fact.
we both had the slogan is like, it's life, just live it. So every day, every single day,
Mhm.
he encouraged me to live life. It took like tomorrow wouldn't even come. So
Yeah.
I miss my boy, man.
Yeah,
I miss my boy.
we all do, man. I definitely want to speak on that because I know we lost a good friend, and I know how close you and Brandon was.
For sure.
Yeah, Long live Brandon. Long live Shane.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Facts.
Definitely lights in both eyes, man.
Brandon was good people, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good heart. Shout out to his kids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Much love to the babies. Wild Wisdom, man, you got one of your recurring
Big
cycles.
Bag Chronicles, man. This is a segment where we talk about fat shit that you
Oh,
can
wait.
do. You know, you can have a big bag, medium bag, little bag. You done did some fat shit.
Absolutely.
So we here to bring up some more big bag stories. And honestly, my big bag story involves alcohol and food. And I think everybody can relate to this big bag story. Have you ever went out, had a good club night, and if you're from the South, you go to cookout after the cookout open till like 4:00.
That's the club.
You feel me? And you get home, you done crushed your sides. All you got left is your burger or your chicken tenders or whatever else you have. And I know what's big back for me is I be half asleep eating my whole burger. My eyes be closed all the way. I'm full. I done ate the fries and the little bacon wrap in the car on the way home. All I got left is this goddamn this double bacon burger.
Jesus.
Straight up. Straight up.
Hey, it gotta get dealt with. Eyes closed or not. And I just remember I was on a vicious run, man. I would get me a cookout tray, and I would always get the bacon wrap and like a side of like Cajun fries. And on the way to and college was just my college from cookout was like a 2-minute drive. So all the sides would be gone. And I just remember one time I remember putting the tray, whatever left was on my chest. I'm in the bed like half asleep. Ain't no TV on or nothing. Eyes is closed. And I wake up, tray still on my chest, crumbs all on my face, burger half eaten. I done rolled on the burger twice. It's all in the sheets.
Yeah, I've been there.
And I was ashamed to wake up with all my, I was fucked. The tray was still on my chest with no food in it. Burger on my bed, greasy sheets. I had to call my mom to get. Mom, I need some new sheets. I can't live like this.
Jesus.
And
College was.
and yeah, that was and that happened. That didn't happen. That was just one of many times that happened at the cookout. Coming home drunk, yeah. And I feel like that was really big bad because to eat all that shit at 3:00 in the morning. Yeah, right to sleep. Not even like it's like a.
Bro, you just had to pray you had a strong heart, man.
Man, hey man, I got a praying mother, and I think she kept me alive through all of my big backness because I was not, and that's pretty much.
I think it's done got in shape though too though.
Man, don't gas me, bro. Don't gas your boy.
Hey.
Don't gas the kid.
I remember the high school Kurt and the high school Y.
Man, them backs was big.
Bruh.
Stupid, bro.
I remember it,
Stupid,
bro.
man.
Football player Y?
Man, what? Hey, I needed that,
God,
bro. Them
bro.
niggas was big on the other side. Pause.
Pause.
Oh, yeah.
That
No
was
diddy.
diabolical, boy.
That
Yeah,
was crazy.
that was-
crazy. I
You
went a little
deserve
crazy.
a bottle of
Anyways,
baby oil
back
for that.
we got.
Hey, nah,
We ain't gonna do it. All right.
No
And
baby oil?
that's my story for your Big Back Chronicles. Kurt, do you have a story for us
Mine
today?
was more so high, so I don't think it's going. I don't got shit on you with that one.
Go crazy.
Mine was just a high one. It was about we used to smoke when we was at college break. Just
Used
go
to smoke.
I don't really do that no more. Nothing wrong with smoking.
Us, nigga.
Yeah.
I smoked.
Nothing wrong with that. This is back in the day. Like we was supposed to go to Norfolk. We was all supposed to get some shit up out of the mall. And every time we went up there,
Now, was this Norfolk, like pre-curfew Norfolk?
yeah, this is like 2012.
This
okay,
before the
okay,
cops
okay,
was
okay.
like
This is
waiting
probably
on
like
niggas like
2012.
you.
Oh, they
Get
were
out.
still
Yeah.
building that bitch now.
Yeah, this is like 2012.
Yeah,
So
okay.
long story short, bro, we would just try to. I had to get some jeans out of there. There's something I needed out of that. Yeah, I think it was jeans. And every time we would go up there, we would be high as fuck. So every time we go, we would pass every store that I need to go into. We would go straight to the food court, and we would break bread and like the goddamn Last Supper. Every time we went up there, and nobody ever got what they needed outside of food. So.
We did that like 3 times.
Yeah, it was some real fat shit.
Well, y'all all put money together and just get like an ass load of shit?
Nah, that would have.
We all got our own. We all got our own food, but we came to the mall to buy stuff.
Yeah, like we actually.
Yeah, y'all
needed-
said fuck what
And
we need.
we went to the food court and went back in the car and went home.
The
And like
weed-
halfway on the way home,
Well,
we
honestly,
like, bro,
I
we ain't
think
getting
the
nothing.
weed took over. Like, yo,
Nah,
let's
I
get
think
some
that was
food.
responsible decisions. You gotta
think so?
feed your body, man.
That's a fact.
You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
feed your body. If you didn't eat that day,
Come on,
would you have been able to wear whatever you was in there to buy?
That's-
we didn't buy nothing.
Oh,
We ate it.
damn.
Exactly.
We've acted like we never tried the free sample chicken from the Chinese spot. We
Yeah,
just
yeah,
act
yeah,
like-
yeah.
You got to.
We-
Yeah,
yeah.
oh, for real? Mandarin.
I ain't never had
Like
this.
shit, we never tried bourbon. I never had bourbon like
Sesame is that new? Y'all just put that on the menu?
right? Like niggas, they be eating that
Sesame
shit.
chicken is crazy.
Oh,
Nah,
they
I
like-
got a crazy big bag.
Oh,
story.
share,
Man,
brother.
this is exactly what we here for.
Share, bro.
All right, man. I was a wrestler, right?
Mhm.
So we were food like deprived.
Yeah,
We couldn't eat. We used to
Yeah,
do fat
for-
shit like I don't know if y'all remember Undwell.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
come on,
Shout out to my boy
Definitely.
Undwell, but
He's
his
a
mom,
military man now.
his mom was the goat. She used to work at Food Line right up the
Yeah.
street.
remember
She was a
that.
bus driver too.
That was
Like,
my
she
first
rode my
job.
bus. Yeah, she was.
She
hella
was
cool.
lit.
That was my first job.
She was super cool.
We used to walk around Food Line and just like window shop basically, but like after weigh in, we were going to get everything we pointed
Yeah,
out.
yeah, you got
So
to.
we would walk through Food Line and be like, I bet I'm finna get that. And we had all the fat shit.
Yeah.
But the only thing we could really buy with our money that day was protein bars. So everybody would be mad as hell when we get to the protein bar line. So one day, me and Brandon, I worked at Chick-fil-A at the time. Me and Brandon, it was right before the day right before a wrestling meet. Me and Brandon at Chick-fil-A, and I'm on break and we sitting in the lobby at Chick-fil-A. So I worked at the Chick-fil-A that's on Park Road and Woodlawn.
Mhm.
I mean Park Road and Woodlawn. And right across the street at the time was a McDonald's.
Mhm.
So he had already Chick-fil-A was high as fuck back in the day when we was broke. He had already went to McDonald's and got 2 McChickens. I mean 2 double cheeseburgers. And we used to make this thing called a McGangbang.
Oh my god.
Y'all know what that is?
Yes, I definitely do.
Bruh.
Damn, that's a
When
good
we
one.
split open the McDoubles
Yeah.
and then throw a Chick-fil-A chicken patty in that motherfucker. But not just the patty, the whole sandwich.
The whole
Oh.
sandwich.
And then
yeah.
put the top half of the motherfucking McDouble back on that bitch.
Oh shit.
Then drizzle that motherfucker with Polynesian sauce.
Oh, that sounds.
He on-
And then you might stuff a few waffle fries in between the layers.
He on to
Bro.
something. He on to something.
That
Yo.
shit was
He on to
probably
something.
the best
Nigga on to
heart
something.
attack I almost had in my life,
It's-
bro. That
it's
Mc,
worth it.
man,
It's
a
worth it.
Big
McDouble,
gangbang.
Yeah.
gangbang, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely heard of that.
That shit was good as fuck. I probably wouldn't be able to do it today,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but back then when my arteries wasn't as clogged, man, that shit was amazing.
Yeah, I wake up in a full sweat if I ate that now.
Y'all don't even know.
That's a fire.
Yeah, I can't even remember nothing past eating that.
That's a. Yep. Niggas probably had sweet tea too. Probably.
Gotta have a sweet tea.
Nah, I think we had.
It was
little
$1
Arnold
for a
Palmer.
whole joint.
Yeah,
the
like
Arnold Palmer.
Palmer.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that always hit too.
Yeah.
That's back when stuff was $1. That's back when it really
That's
was
a fact.
$1.
I think all drinks at McDonald's at that time was $1, bro.
Yeah.
Dog.
Now they got a value menu. Everything started $3, $4.
That is a wild Big Mac story. That's probably the best one we had.
Ah, shit.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I think I
I thought he
might.
was talking about the now we got to go back to some combinations I done did.
Oh, yeah, you had the Hardy story already. That
Man.
tops your Hardy story.
Oh,
It
shout
does.
out
It definitely
Hardee's.
do. It definitely do. That's way better.
Nah, shout out Hardee's though.
Yeah,
They're starting to become
Yeah, I
obsolete.
almost died in the back of Hardee's, but it's all
What?
good. Yeah. I was just eating. I was eating a lot, and they called me to the front. I went to know I was eating instead of like hiding it. I tried to eat it.
Yeah,
all
he was
before.
making his own orders.
Yeah.
Oh, you was working there.
Yeah. It's like you hear somebody make an order, you like, oh, that's lit, and then
Absolutely.
And then
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
You heard
Hell
Chick-fil-A. You know, people come in there.
Yeah.
Can I get 2 chicken patties on a burger? What?
That sound good.
That
as
sounds
fuck.
crazy, but I'm gonna do it.
Y'all remember when KFC had the sandwich with no bun? It was just like the chicken, all the food, and then the chicken.
Yeah.
Yo, I seen Brandon
that's a
fuck
heart
one of
attack
them
waiting to
shits up.
happen.
I
Like,
remember they wedges. I remember they wedges they had.
bro, I seen Brandon fuck one of them shits up
Man,
so
you,
fast,
you
bro.
only can fuck up one. You fuck up 2, you going to the hospital.
You might die.
That's wild.
You definitely might die. But yeah, I'm happy we got into this topic because it leads right into our next topic, which is shame.
Go watch 2 times.
So my shame petition basically is the world. We don't have enough shame in this world. Everybody's just doing whatever the hell they want to, but we got to start bringing some shame back because y'all out here doing reckless shit, and that's why I'm here. I'm just here to pull it, to put in your face and let you know what you're doing. It's just shameful. And today is a great topic because we all are from the same high school. And today we are going to talk about you niggas and women too that peaked in high school.
Ooh, let's talk about that.
So I run into y'all sometime. Y'all see me, I'm all about, if you see me, I'm going to say, hey, I'm not no rude nigga, stuff like that. But, I'm when I see you and we had that conversation about high school, whatever, that's fine. But, if we talk later and I see you on a different occasions and you keep bringing up, hey, you remember such and such from high school? No, I got a life. I went to college. I moved out of Charlotte. I'm back. It's a lot of stuff going on in my life. I can't worry about the people I don't talk to no more. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, not college. High school was good. High school was good for me. I wasn't the most popular guy, but you know, I did what I could when I can. And I just want y'all to know, man, it's, you know, a lot of y'all went to college. Y'all was the man, y'all was the girl, y'all was that girl, or you know, that nigga. And what did that get you? You know, what did all that get you? You still got your heart and stuff. I had to buy new heart and stuff. All my heart and stuff is gone. I don't have nothing from when did we graduate? 11? I don't got nothing from 08, 9, or 10. I had to buy when they won that championship in 2017. I had to go buy something because I don't have anything.
Nah, for real.
And I love Harden, and I definitely go back when they have events and stuff like that. But I don't live in the past. I like to live in the future, and I like to keep my life going. And shame on you niggas that still talk. I'm 31. I meet niggas 35, 38 still talking about, man, you know, man, high school was there.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta let that shit go.
You got it's okay. Like, you know, we all from high school. You know, me and Kurt, we have memories about high school and college. We talk about stuff like that, but at the same time, shame on you niggas.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
That's still living off your high school hype. Nobody care if you was the captain of the football, the cheer squad.
Yeah.
That don't mean nothing. How are you paying your bills, ma'am, sir?
Yeah.
That's what we need to know.
Yeah,
and
shouldn't live in the past.
you should not live in the past, because all that's gonna do is keep you there. And nigga like me, I live in the future. I'm looking ahead every time. I don't look back at all. What I did back there, that was cool. We can talk about it, but don't. Every time I see you, we don't gotta talk about that. What are you doing today, right now, in your life? Shame on you niggas and women.
I co-sign that one.
Exactly.
Triple cosign.
Hey man, it's more out here, man. You talk, man. You remember that pep rally that we did? Man, come on.
Yeah.
You got kids.
Yeah, I seen both sides of it. I done seen niggas who was like the man in high school. Some of my closest friends were the man in high school.
Speaking of high school is dangerous.
Now it's like it's rough out here.
You don't really know who you are yet when you're still a kid. You're still figuring things out. So if you hold on to like these peaks in high school and you haven't really made much progress since then, that's kind of ugly.
I'm about to say, because my judgment, you know, I was honestly in high school, I was just trying to fit in. I wasn't trying to really be like, I'm trying to be my own guy. Like now, I don't care what none of y'all say. But when I was in high school, opinions really mattered to me, and I wanted to make sure I fit in some certain boxes.
I never.
So now we grown.
I accepted being awkward.
But now we grown.
I was just gonna say, in high school, I don't think I was the most popular. I had some clout about me,
Facts.
but
people knew you though. You know?
I don't think I gave a fuck though. If you knew me or not, I hung with the most nobody and the most somebody in high school. I didn't give a fuck.
You was diverse.
Like I'm here to learn and have fun, nigga.
My drive was women in high school. So if I knew women liked it, I was on that side of it. Like I was really a nerd that like anime. I was really a nerd that like anime and stuff like that. But them anime niggas doing that little ninja run, they wasn't getting no play. I hung out with the football players because
I was always with the athletes.
Yeah, you had to be
in some type of sport.
You had to be.
I'm just laughing. I feel like I remember a time I think we was at a game. Like I played barely a little bit. But I think me, you, and I think we did up downs to get our uniform dirty. I think.
I was on the field. Fuck out of here. I was out there.
No, for sure.
It was like halftime.
For sure.
It was halftime. I think we did like up downs to get our
jerseys dirty.
I remember the day I quit football and devoted my life to wrestling. I quit football middle of practice. I think the coach was just yelling at me too aggressive. It was just a little too aggressive.
Coach Buck was a little later. Yeah.
I was just like, bro, I can go fold a nigga up. Pause. Like I don't really gotta wear all this heavy ass equipment and sweat out here. Like, it was a little crazy.
Cool.
We keep it moving.
We do. Sponsored by Baby Oil.
Sure.
Yo, but yeah, high school was.
But yeah, that's my shame topic. Shame on you niggas that peaked and didn't do anything better since high school.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that's
embarrassing. All you got to do is buy a house or get an apartment. Get a wife, get a husband. You could have did anything, but you still thinking about, high school was crazy. Remember me and them girls was behind the bleachers, man. That shit. Them women are married. Okay.
Yeah. Definitely gotta flourish after that shit, man.
You have to. If your greatest moment was in high school, you gotta step it up. You gotta step it up.
Absolutely.
You gotta get outside, man.
And that's what we shaming. All you people that still talk about high school like it was yesterday. You're 30, you're 40, you're 50.
That's a good shame, Wow. I like that one.
I like that one too.
Okay.
All right,
that means y'all don't like most of my shames. Cool.
Nah, I told you, man. You got,
Yeah,
was on the song,
you
man.
got Wingle talk. Yeah.
You was on the song.
I just said the wrong word at the end.
All right, well, shit. I appreciate your Shane for this week. Wow, that was a good one again. That's a life lesson, just not living in the past.
Exactly.
Trooskii, we appreciate you dropping by and
sure.
chopping it up with us, man. Really do.
Always good, man.
You want to let people know like where they could look you up at, where they can find your
For
music.
sure. And what's your
how they
next
can
event,
follow.
man? What you got going on
Trooskii
next?
for on any Trooskii for on any and everything. That's TROOSKII 4 at the end of it. Next event. This is not a next event, but I got a project that's about to drop. Like I said earlier, R&B Trooskii coming out. Tape is called Truly. That should be here in probably like 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
Somewhere around my birthday, November 18th, if y'all didn't know.
Okay.
Scorpio season is
Scorpio
slowly approaching,
season,
baby.
November 20th.
Yeah, man. Breast cancer awareness. Shout out to everybody, the survivors and everybody who lost somebody due to breast cancer. And yeah, cancer. Period. Fuck cancer.
Fuck
Cancer.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right, bro. We appreciate you, man. So it's a good Harden reunion. Good old HUHS. Alumni.
Alumna.
He got it.
Yeah, whatever you want to be. Wow. All right, well, I'm signing off, man. I'm Kurt Architect.
It's your boy Walk 2 times.
And your boy TR Double.
Absolutely. Y'all, thank y'all for watching. Just like and subscribe, share. Thank y'all for tapping in.